Welcome back to the War Academy, where the more you know, the less you lose. This is Just the Tip, Episode 3, Overcharge. And remember, the learning doesn't stop here. Make sure you guys click on the link below to join our awesome Discord community. There you can get advice or offer advice for just about any army. This series is designed to get you better at Warhammer as fast as possible. Now let's get started.
This is like a helpful video.
All right, so in this example, we've got a unit of 10 orcs in their deployment zone. We've got a unit of 3 chaos spawn and a plague burst crawler. It's not looking good for these orcs. Or is it? So these orcs never turn down a good fight, and they hear the war boss's wah in the distance, and they start to advance. But they only got a 3 on their advance. Should be enough to charge those chaos spawn, though. So after advancing 3 inches, it looks a little something like this. Pretty easy charge. Yeah, 6-inch rerollable charge to get to these spawn. Boxcars on the charge. Here we go, boys! A unimaginative orc player will just charge the spawn, grab this objective, and be like, "Work complete."
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
These aren't your average orcs. These orcs, they painted their brains red. Now this 12-inch charge brings the knob all the way over here. He doesn't care that he declared these guys as a charge target. That's one of his underlings' problems. Now the trick to maintaining coherency when you have to be within 2 models is to make these little triangles. So I have a little triangle. They're all within 2, so I can end my little conga line with that, and I can have these guys spaced out. So 2 inches is pretty far. Like that looks pretty far, but that's only 1.3. So keep your models completely spaced out. You see 1.8, close enough. Now after the charge is completed, it looks a little something like this. So I have the little group of 3 triangle on this end, little group of 3 triangle over here. Everybody's in coherency, and I'm not going to die before I attack, so this isn't a problem. So now in a battle, there's normally more things going on than just this. So in this situation, if you can try to bait out an interrupt on your opponent, that would be awesome. Because say, if there's some bikes that just charged over here, attack with them first. Maybe your opponent will be dumb enough to interrupt here, because that'll just make usually coherency easier, and see if maybe you can get this objective as well as this objective. But normally these guys will have to attack first because they charged. So first thing they're going to do is their pile-in, which all has to go towards the nearest enemy model. So after the pile-in, it's going to look a little something like this. I still have the 3 on the end here, and then they're just trailing down. So it looks kind of far, but as you can see, it's exactly the 2 inches. And then this guy reaching his 2 inches, and so on to the war boss, who's within 2 inches of these 2 guys. So the orcs will go to attack. They'll, maybe these 3 orcs can attack this guy. They're probably not going to kill him. If you don't kill a chaos spawn all in one go, like, they just heal back up. But we don't care about them. Now, after the pile-in, you can see there really wasn't much of a pile-in at all. The main thing is we've got this plague burst crawler in combat. And we also stole his home objective. So this plague burst crawler is going to have to fall back next turn. He will get to attack, and since we didn't kill any chaos spawn, we can probably expect to lose a decent amount of orcs here. So we can just say that the chaos spawn, the chaos spawn are pretty good against orcs, so we'll say they kill a decent amount of them. You can be removed out of coherency now, so this guy's not in coherency anymore. What this means is that the next time that he's able to move, so when they say move, they mean move, charge, consolidate, pile in, anything. The next time he's going to activate, he has to get back into coherency. But in this situation, since 5 were killed, I'm now under 6, so I don't have to worry about being within 2 inches of 2 models anymore. And if you guys did watch my first video, this is a plague burst crawler. It has a sponsons, meaning if we can get an orc right back here behind this little wedged area, it's hard to do on Tabletop Simulator, but make it so his arm is right tucked up close against there. And then this guy goes and he gets his sword inside of that little sponson. Just like that. Up, almost. And then this guy right here, that plague burst crawler can't move. He can't fall back. You can't shoot these orcs. Your home objective is mine. So check that out. I mean, these orcs started off behind their deployment zone, and then with a 3-inch advance, and with their advance in charge, managed to steal the opponent's home objective and hook the Plagueburst Crawler, so it's stuck there with them. You know how angry this Death Guard player probably is right now? Remember, guys, this is a dice game. Don't put bad juju on your dice because you watched this video to the end and didn't subscribe. So hit that subscribe button, check out our Discord, and I will see you in the next video.